Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning in Australia. Welcome back to the Love and Rockets Book Club on 22 panels, where we continue to explore the years in between Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Love and Rockets. Today, we'll do another portion of Whoa Nelly and a couple of stories about Venus from the Measles series that was the Fantagraphics young adult magazine that was a lot of stuff from the brothers, but also had some other creators as well that I would very much like to put my hands on. I would like to see the whole thing. I also discovered in the interim since last week that the long Venus story we read last week
Mhm.
was written for the Venus hardcover that collects a lot of the measles stories, but it was an original story for that, and that's a square edition. So the reason it was all 8 panel pages is it was actually laid out in its original
Ah,
printing as 4 panel pages.
right.
So we were looking at it as and it also made it make a lot of sense that like we kept like highlighting the bottom 4 panels look great on this page and the top 4 panels because like those 4 panel chunks were actually whole pages when it was
Oh.
initially released.
Yeah. Hmm.
That was kind of a cool discovery. So
And it looks like this first splash page on page 3. So they've done something to it. I think there is 2 panels from that on the right hand side, and then he may have drawn a long panel to make it and letters from Venus at the top. Have a look.
no,
at
no, no,
that.
no. What I meant was last week, the world of Venus.
No, keep
The world of Venus. This one.
No, but letters from
This-
Venus. Oh,
No, letters from
I see,
Venus
and
is
then
what we
he's-
read for this week. We talked about this last week.
oh,
And
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
its original printing, this top part, the world of Venus, was page 1, and this bottom
Just-
part,
just
where
one
she's
big-
talking about the
one big
ball,
panel.
was page 2.
Oh.
yeah, gotcha.
So
yeah.
so it was
No, sorry, I
side
was
by
looking at the
side
wrong-
rather than on top of each other. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, particularly, I think this page it stood out to me how different it is side by side. You know, because the top is
To that
all
one.
her in the neighborhood, and the bottom is all her on the hill looking at the ball, and it's a
Yeah.
different experience side by side.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing that I thought I'd share. So do we want to start with Beto, and we want to
Yeah.
start with Beto
Yeah,
this
let's-
week? I'm all for it.
Yeah.
We got
That are already up on
our-
screen. So
Yeah, I just got to get back to where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be. Ah, there we go. So I love comic books. So what? Um, which is just such a great line. And her friend is reading Grip again.
Mm-hmm.
Our meta in context. And check out my other comic.
And Yoshio is reading superhero comics, and it's called Mega
Yeah.
Slot.
Mega Slop.
Yep.
And Venus, who has
And-
very good taste, is reading True Love romance comics, which I'm a fan of. So I approve.
And Petra is lifting up the couch with one hand and vacuuming under it with the other.
Yes,
Crazy.
and I love that. I love that she says to her, "Oh, you taught me to read comics, Mom."
Yeah.
And it's
You taught me how to read the comics. Yeah.
Read comics. So it's funny because the brothers sort of always say that their mom influenced them
Yeah.
in that respect.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of, autobiographical detail in there.
And then we have the guy looking for his dog. which
That is so
Yeah.
creepy, man.
Quote unquote, looking for his dog.
we'll see. One of the things that I like really appreciate about this story is even though we find out that like a creep was caught, that sort of thing, um, it isn't
We don't know if
clear
that was him.
if the guy looking for his dog is the creep.
Mm.
But if you know
Right.
there's a
Just
creep in the
being right.
neighborhood and you've got this guy looking at the dog, looking for a dog, and you're a little girl, of course you're scared. But at the
Right.
same time, she even has that internal monologue early on, well, what if he's just looking for his dog? He seems like a nice guy. I should help him find his dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now the thing
But
in
what if
that,
he's
like,
not?
the thing in that first interaction between her and the guy looking for his dog that stood out to me was like immediate alarm bells in my mind is like no grown man is going to ask a little girl for help with anything.
Mm.
Like that's my immediate like something is wrong here.
Yeah. At this, and
So he's
also
just
though,
showing a picture.
Yeah.
yeah, but
So, I mean,
she
that's kind of
doesn't
a different
sniff
kind of
it.
help. It's like, have you seen this?
Yeah.
Point me.
Mm.
I mean, she's definitely reading more into it, but he's not saying everything that she's reading into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And also, there when she stops in front of that tunnel, someone's going, someone's inside the tunnel. That's not
Yeah.
the
Right.
guy. So that could be the creep. That's what
Right.
We
Right.
don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. So,
And like he doesn't chase after her. I mean, he almost looks surprised when she walks past him here.
yeah, yeah, and yeah. I guess he could have snatched her if
You, you
Yeah,
know.
I find it funny with those interactions where like he's telling her something and then she's like pausing, thinking about it, and then
Right.
immediately walks the other way.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just that the panels like
Well,
that side by side are
again, I
a
think
little
it's a
funny.
really I mean, this came out in the early 90s, which was just at kind of the height of the stranger danger, where we went from trust adults to don't trust adults unless you know them. Um, and like at this point, there's actually like lots of sociological debate over like whether being that black and white about it was actually even really the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not you're not developing any instincts for trust versus not trust, and you're going to find yourself in situations in life where you have to have a little bit of trust sometimes, but if you don't have a good radar for that, that can be not great. Also,
Right.
as it turned out, a lot of times, the people who wound up being
predators were at home.
well, but the people who wound up being um questioned, harassed, brought in, whatever, by police because they were worried about them being predators were just people with mental health issues
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
or
okay.
or homeless people or you know disproportionately they were people of color. It just
Yeah.
led to even more of a, oh, that person was by my school. Well, why were you by that school? He was by the school because he was walking down the street. It just happened to be at the time that, or in
Yeah.
this case, he really was looking for his dog. And like, it didn't occur to him that, oh God, she's going to think I'm trying to abduct her because I'm asking about my dog that I
Right.
miss. And I'm, you know, Um, I mean, particularly if there's any level of neurodivergence going on or any actual mental, well, not actual, any more severe mental health issues, things like schizophrenia or um, developmental issues where they just literally don't understand and they might be completely harmless, except that now they're not being treated as harmless.
Right.
Mm.
Which also doesn't mean that you want kids to just go with anybody who looks like, oh, he's nice, he's looking for a dog, I should go with him. It's this
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
balancing act.
Because I'm a big listener of true crime
Right, right,
podcasts, and man, so many of those serial killers were just normal looking dudes, that
right.
people would have never thought
But
were
see, that's
killers.
the other
So
thing, by and large, the people that we freaked out about weren't normal looking dudes, and the ones that were actually
mm,
killing people were normal looking dudes.
that's right. Like this guy looking for his dog.
I mean,
He looks exactly like the serial killer to me.
hey, well, except that, there aren't actually a lot of Hispanic serial killers. Just like there aren't a lot of
He's not
serial
Hispanic. He's
killers
got
tend to be
freckles.
white males. There's a lot of white male serial killers.
He's not Hispanic though.
There's a lot.
Necessarily.
He looks a little bit. He doesn't look like he's
He's got
supposed to be,
freckles. He
does
looks
he?
like a little guy in a Brooks Brothers. He's got blue eyes and he's got freckles. Look at him
Okay.
in the in the through the car
Oh,
window.
I see
Blue
I see
eyes.
the freckles now.
Yeah. So yeah, and he looks nicely dressed. Beto's here. He's playing with us with with
Oh
this
yeah,
stuff
no, totally.
because he's making like, oh, I was so scared for her. It's like this dude,
Right.
man. Yeah.
Well, and he doesn't look mean. What if he's telling the truth? I don't think he would
Mm.
do anything
Mm-hmm.
out in the daylight.
It happens.
And you see,
So,
I like her train of thought with interactions with this guy because it's very much like you kind of like a little kid really wanting to trust the adults around her, but
Right.
also like she's out by herself and
Right.
still cautious.
And
yeah,
also
good
by
for her
herself,
for
kind
running
of
off.
somewhere she's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So,
Also,
I
what's the
also
whole deal
love
with
that
Frankenstein's grave?
the comic shop owner has a definite Bill Gaines vibe.
doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought too. I think we mentioned
Yeah.
it last week, but yeah, I
Mad
love his
Magazine.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
His
that
t-shirt with
the
the
super bat.
super bat.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I love that she's into Hanson. This is how you know that Beto had a daughter.
Yeah, it would have been thinking, oh Lord.
Because I can't
Handsome
imagine him
brothers.
knowing who Hanson is without having a child of the right age in the house at that time.
Yeah. And she goes to this nothing's better than a stack of good comic books,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And then we've got
Um,
Life on Mars. That the costume party is wild. And I think
yeah.
setting up a lot of the future here. Um, as Venus is just like enjoying all of the costume stuff, kind of getting lost and following the wrong set of legs and needing to figure out where mom is. And oh, there's the guy from the comic shop.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh,
Where?
who's that
How's it
kissing my
interesting?
aunt? Aunt, the aunt sees mom doing much more than that and
Oh yeah.
thinks that that's
Oh
why
yeah.
Venus is acting weird. But Venus is really just acting weird because, oh, my aunt's got a new boyfriend.
Yeah. And she hasn't told anybody. Maybe she doesn't want us to know, or
Right.
what's up with that?
I love this
Right.
coldness between Fritz and Petra on the
Hmm.
last page too. Later, Fritzy. And then,
Yeah.
Patron, later
Venus
Fritzy.
wrapping up. I haven't told Tia Fritzy that I saw her with her new boyfriend. I don't want to upset her any more than she already is because of my mom and dad fighting so much. I don't know why she's so upset about it. They're only fighting the same as usual.
Mm,
Jeez.
Uh,
yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Petra knows that Fritz knows what she did.
yeah, Petra definitely knows that Fritz knows.
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Who's that guy with Fritz with his head,
Oh,
motorboating him or
I think
something?
it's literally just, I mean, it's this guy. I think it's just a
Yeah.
guy from the party.
Oh, okay. So she's getting up to. Is she single?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay.
single and she's just messing around with somebody that she met.
Yeah.
I see like no evidence that Fritz actually knows him or cares about knowing him beyond the party.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas
Okay.
whereas with Petra, she's married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um and it doesn't appear that her husband is okay with, this doesn't appear like an open relationship. This appears
No.
like
No.
it's,
He's looking for her.
right.
Virgin mom.
But also, it turns out that this is why Venus has had to go to a different comic shop because Petra goes to that comic shop now for other reasons.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
Um,
And
so
going there under the guise of getting Venus those other
That's
comics
right.
there.
yeah, just going to the
Yeah.
comic shop to get stuff for Venus. I don't want to go
Hmm.
there
Mm.
because it's a little too punk. I mean, there's a punk
Mm.
that I like to yeah. Mhm.
Stoop.
I also love that there's this that they're playing on a softball team behind her.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
For
love it when
people
baseball
wear.
pops up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Sponsored by people wear.
That's
Yeah.
right. Then we've got the one page cookie where
Oh,
she gets the new cookie and then drops it.
immediately drops it.
It's a
And now there's
$2
two
cookie.
cookies on the
Jesus.
floor.
She's just counting it
She
out.
drove. Uh,
Yeah. So is he. I like that he starts counting the way she'd been counting before.
toy boy, toy boy, toy boy, toy boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. It's just a cute little one pager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get the weird but fun,
Yeah.
like Space Town, only she actually
Yeah.
meets
This is
aliens. And
this is
Fritz is
like going
sad
back
because
to
nobody dresses up anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is like proper Love and Rockets, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
going back
Yeah.
Yeah.
to sort of the original
We got
brand of
rockets.
and the way the Rockets part of Rockets that we used to have a lot of. Yeah.
We got rockets.
I think Beto must have been
Space
missing it. Like,
fun.
oh, come on, let's do some space fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw E.T., but I'm
Is
not
that
sure.
ET? Yeah, that is ET.
Feels
Yep.
like it to her anyway. Yeah.
No, it's definitely ET. And that funny little thing with the funny ears. That's definitely ET.
Well, looks like Venus had a good time. She was
But
all
these
happy
are
about it.
all, yeah. It's just it's a like a fun park or something. So they're all robots and stuff. But it feels very, because it's a comic. We don't. It kind of feels real because they're all cartoony.
I think part of it is I just love that this panel exists, but it's also done so well.
The last rocket, the Lano. Oh, that panel.
No, Petra talking to her while she gets her into her pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
And funnily enough, in the documentary with the brothers, the PBS documentary, he talks about
Jaime
how
talks about the Dennis the Menace issue,
scene where the mom's
where the whole
talking to
conversation
him
takes place over dinner and going upstairs to the bath and
putting the pajamas
have
on.
that comic now. I found that comic because of that documentary.
Nice.
Right. And this is kind of like that. It's a little bit, isn't it? It's cute. It's sort of very domestic scenes and carrying
their car feels not quite scaled right though.
No, that's a massive van. It's like a mini car.
Well, also it's a mini car because the car that's closer to us that appears to be the same type of car also feels much bigger, much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It feels like it's the right size to go with the van, and it feels like they're in a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah.
No, they're just a little compact. Weird.
I feel like Beto has talked about not liking driving car or drawing cars though, so that might have something to do with it. But yeah, it looks very out of place.
Yeah. Yeah, the wheelbase of the van is just massive compared to it.
That van itself is just huge.
Well, but again, the van is it feels like to the same scale as the other car. So it's not really that the van is huge. There are two cars that are the right size as each other. And then there's one car that feels like it should have a remote control.
Yeah. Yeah. One of these things is not like the other.
But somehow the word balloons are coming out of the small one.
Yeah.
That's also in the center of the highway.
Yeah.
But I just want to draw like a little antenna on it.
Yeah. The little RC car.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably an explanation for that. Like, there's probably some practical reason why he did it.
The wheels also look weird, which makes me wonder if the bottom car is positioned how it is, so he didn't have to draw any more wheels.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Beto, if you're listening, I still love you. I don't like cars that much, so I don't care if they're actually. I just suddenly looked up and it jumped at me in a way that I couldn't not mention it.
Yeah.
So
is that the end already?
That's actually the end already of our Beto.
Beto thing. Okay.
But we've got some Jaime.
We got some Jaime.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't a lot of words in the Jaime. And most of them we accidentally read last week.
Yeah.
We did.
Because like almost this entire issue is first the tag team.
Mm-hmm.
They lose the tag team, and then even the time in between is mostly, talk to you later. Okay. She goes back to being a mom. Gina goes back to school. Vicky is Vicky. Then there's some talk but it's about, hey, we need somebody for the match. Oh no, wait, I can't because Gina's graduating. We'll figure it out later. But then she meets with the I completely forgot. She let Maggie know that she's from a wrestling bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
I think she almost convinces Maggie that wrestling
That she
is the
could be
thing
a
that she
wrestler.
should do.
Yep.
But then she starts thinking about it and initially, has nice fantasies and then imagines a big foot coming down on her and a bigger
And a
hand squeezing her.
massive head.
Yep.
I
And
love that panel, I gotta say.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I actually think my favorite panel is the one right before it, the swipe, where you can see the motion trail. So the hand came swiping through the air and grabbed her.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I reckon the next panel, it's on its own. It will stand up on its own. It could be a great T-shirt, a great
yeah,
anything
definitely,
print.
definitely.
It's fantastic. Yeah, I think I gotta,
And for that matter, if you
bank
take
that one
all
as
three
my
of them
panel.
together, that is the most Maggie meets Charlie Brown. Whew.
Yeah, yeah,
All she needs to say is "Oh, good grief!" and
Yeah. And there it is.
mm. All right.
then we've got graduation day.
Mm-hmm.
I
Gina,
love
she's so
I
cute,
love
isn't she?
Joe putting the belt on over her house coat,
Yep.
her
Yeah.
nightgown. Yeah.
Also, like now we've got a good like age reference for Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Gina
she's a
she's really
is
baby.
like
young.
recently 18. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
I like that we get to see
that's
her
a
take
great
off
panel
her
too.
coat
Mm-hmm.
in this one.
Yeah, that's right, because that's right. They
Yeah.
start fighting.
I also
Yeah,
love the kick to the head and then Gina's pulling her hair.
Yep.
yeah.
Totally illegal,
Every
but
but that's part of being the Ruda. It's
yeah,
part of
being the
being the
heel.
bad guy. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eye gouging.
Yep.
Joe comes out
Jesus.
hard.
Yeah.
Comes out hard. Looks like she may
Ooh,
actually like keep her title here. And then
she gets hit in the
It's a good hit.
stomach.
really, really hard. And that's the end of the issue.
Yeah.
What a place for it to stop.
Yeah, like right in the middle of the action.
Yeah. Like
That's
like
what
wow.
happens in wrestling.
But
Wrestling.
but I even confirmed. See,
I
in the
continue
original,
next
it says
issue.
continued
Well
next
done.
issue down there.
Ah,
Yep. Yep.
dang.
So I mean, what a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And man, I mean that there's actually not. I mean, this is more like the fight she had with Vicky, where there doesn't look like there's as much acting. It looks like she was
It,
beating the crap out of her, and now
yeah.
the tables have
Yeah.
turned.
Mm.
Not like, the fight with Gina where they were both smiling at various times and messing around and the kayfabe got dropped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're either selling it ridiculously well here or they're beating the ever loving crap out of each other.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to think the second one.
I kind of feel the second one too. except that there's no blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See any blood yet?
Oh, that would uglify things.
But
Jaime's all a bit more about the aesthetics and that.
yeah.
Sometimes when it comes to women wrestling, I guess. Great anatomy, man. Like there's some
Ridiculous.
hard poses there.
This might be my favorite panel.
That's a great panel. And also before that, I love the one where she comes out, page before that, where the show comes out and everybody's booing. Yeah. So she terrible. And everyone's like, boo. I love the way the words are behind them. Well, the other Kathy Hawk comes out and they're all yippee.
Yeah.
and Gina bottom corner there going, no man, fuck you.
Right. Yeah.
To the audience, like it's great stuff. All right, and she called I forgot to look at it. She called hits her before. That's why the fight started in the next page.
Sucker punched her before this fight started. Yeah.
And then that's why they're holding her back and
right.
And then trying to get the belt.
That's a great little sequence. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like if I ever turned on wrestling on TV and it actually looked like this, I might be into wrestling. But I don't think I've ever watched wrestling that looked this cool.
Right.
It always had stuff that, I mean, I'm starting to feel like it's something that's much, much better done through still photos than through having to watch all of the motion. I mean, it might be different if you're there, but but
I tell you,
I've never been able to get into watching it on TV. I've tried a few times. I've tried different versions, different eras. Never gotten into it.
Yeah, no, I don't get Mexican American wrestling, but it might be a cultural thing. But I love Mexican. I mean, I don't watch it or anything,
right?
But
well,
but,
I
when I was a kid,
interest in that, and I haven't gotten to see as much. But I'm finding that there are lots of comics that involve wrestling that I wind up liking. So it's definitely got the visual components to make good storytelling.
I mean, the Mexican.
And I like comics really more than I like moving pictures anyway. So I mean, I do have a bias.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
so torn between the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's just such a pretty picture. So well framed.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a fantastic panel. Like it's divided into two triangles, the top right triangle and the bottom right triangle, basically. But it's very dynamic, like, and yet there's these horizontal lines with the ring, the ropes, that intersect it. Like it's really, and your eye just goes, you can feel the impact of that leg. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah.
And then Gina pulling at the bottom. It's fantastic.
The look on Gina's face too is just great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great composition. And in the panel above, it's like a circle. It goes. You can see all the faces going around the page, around the panel, all connected. Your eye just goes around and around. So they're just very well composed images. I think that's what's nice about these wrestling panels, that because they don't have any words, the story, they're more like what paintings, I guess, like
Yeah.
they're the whole thing is told in one image, and and Jaime's really kind of worked on this on just composing that one panel. I mean, they still connect together, obviously, as a story,
Right.
because you can feel the tension in the one where they wanting to go at each other, and then wham, that whole page is just great.
I mean, really, like this whole fight, and I mean, we're not even done with it, but like starting from, the yays, yippies, and the hisses and boos to the yelling at the ref to the sucker
Sucker
punch,
punch.
tear off the leather coat, ref trying to hold them apart, bells ring, kick her head out of the ring,
That's like an
pulling
explosion.
hair.
So go back, go back, go back,
Right.
go back.
Yeah.
Like if you go back to the panel, it's like an explosion. Like Show's arms are like explode. They're coming out of the center of her solar plexus and just wow. Yes, incredible. Anyway, carry on. Analyze that.
And it just keeps
frame
going.
to be.
Yep.
Keeps going, keeps going for what, three pages. There are 3 3/4 more pages after that first like exploding kick of just Show dominating, like in perfect, just like almost dance choreography flow, and then ends with the sudden like savage return. I mean, it's just like such a halting end. Like in one sense, it feels like it's out of place because it's like, oh, you're clearly in the middle of the fight, that sort of thing. And in another sense, it's like just totally perfect because it's like
it's gonna change the dynamic.
This is the key total dynamic moment. You need to be able to take a month to enjoy Show having like for 3 minutes been the champ that she like fell into being, right? Because like you can see right there, partially in Joe's face, partially in the just utter confidence that you can see in Katie Hawk's body language. Can't even see her face, and you can tell how confident and determined she is. And it's so different from just the panel before, right? That it's like, oh, yeah, I'm not ready for what comes next. Give me time to, because like Show's not even a good heel because you know her as the sweet mom.
She's really nice.
Who's always cooking and nice to everybody.
Yeah,
so it was so nice to see her as the champ and succeeding, and you knew her kids were proud of her, and Gina was proud of her, and her husband was proud of her, and oh dear God. I mean, that's the only way you can put it. The tension is just wow. And I just realized that Katie has fringe on her wrestling boots, which does not strike me as a fantastic um
she's a
strategic
hawk.
decision.
Right. I feel like you wouldn't want any like loose dangly bits on
Right.
your costume or
More
your
more
shoes.
things to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's totally,
This is a good one though. I really like this.
It was fun.
I like the bit of history we get too about uh Maggie and like the family history with wrestling.
Right. Right.
Mm.
I like that, like for a little bit here, we just have the brothers having fun. We don't have any deep, horrible thought messages that we have to
Yeah.
deal
Mm.
with. I mean, a little bit with Venus and the guy looking for his dog. But even
Yeah.
that, there was a certain level of cuteness to it. And even though we've got some like semi brutal violence going on with these two wrestling matches, you know, Gina and Joe are just, you can't think of them as like brutes. I just can't.
Mm.
Even when they're, yeah. I mean, for that matter, the end of the tag team match is almost weird because the two of them are. I mean, when was the last time they were upset, even when they lost?
Defeated. Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
they've in general been we just love doing this together. It's fun,
Yeah.
and it's
They've
like
been having a great time doing it. Regardless, win or lose.
there they are, just utterly defeated on the bench. Talk to you later. Okay, and then the time apart.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I
But
think those two middle panels after they part ways are my favorite ones this issue.
yeah, those are good.
It shows them getting back to, their regular
Well,
lives
and
and what they do.
it also shows how different they are.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sochi's a mom and a wife,
Right.
and Gina's a student, high school student, for that matter.
Right. Gina's finishing up high school. Josie's got 3 kids.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And a husband with a mullet.
Yep.
He's a goofy looking dude.
He is, but she loves him anyway, which
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
it better mean he's got good qualities. Because if he's not treating her well, I would have problems. But I've seen no evidence of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Mario's been very supportive of her.
Right.
Yeah.
Van Van Skov High School.
And score. And score.
Uh,
I don't know. Is it like Van Nuys? It's different. Uh,
it's still so weird seeing Vicky in the suit. Vicky doesn't
Yeah.
belong in a suit.
and the short haircut and everything.
Hmm.
She's trying to look like Rina Titañón or something.
All right.
Yeah. So should we talk favorite panels?
I'm ready to talk favorite panels.
Yeah.
Do we want to do favorite Jaime panels or favorite Beto panels to begin
Well,
with?
we're on Jaime, so
We're
we
looking
can
at
do that.
Jaime.
Yeah.
Looking at
Yeah,
Jaime,
like
so
I
we'll do some
said,
Jaime.
big head eating Maggie's head. Eating
Big
Maggie. I
head
like
eating
that one.
Maggie.
I mean, I
I'm
think that
going
one.
Joe exploding.
Yeah, I think Joe exploding is bloody good.
It's a great one. Mine was seeing Sachi and Gina's lives outside of the ring,
Okay.
side by side.
Mhm.
So
Those were good ones.
Let me quickly
Yep.
take my notes so I don't forget.
Yeah, it's great because they're both at, there's tables, windows, people in foreground and background, but they're different, different people, different situations. So they're very
Different
parallel
lives.
to each other. Mm. Hmm. That's just yeah. I think the wrestling panel is something else.
It's so funny. Those top 3 panels.
They are. They go really well
Yeah.
together too.
Yeah.
Mm.
And her little fantasy
Oof.
bubble of being a wrestler kind of bursts with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how her wrestling outfit was like a ballerina kind of
Yeah.
princess thing. She thought I could be dainty and
Well, because also in her
be fit.
mind, she wasn't like fighting. She was just magically throwing them places.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Maggie all over, isn't it? Yeah. It's
Yeah, no, it's almost amazing that it took Jaime this long to just devote this much time to just wrestling because he does it so well. I feel like there's another world where he was confident enough just to make wrestling comics all his life and is just as popular or more so.
Mm.
And it's like telling in terms of like really wanting to do his own thing, etc. Because like the same skill at capturing action and anatomy and whatnot could totally be put to use in superhero fight comics.
Mm.
He's
Yeah,
just not
yeah,
interested.
that's right.
You know,
Oh, I
he's
can't
done
even
even less
imagine
work
it.
in the big two than Beto has. Um, Beto hasn't done much.
Mm.
But I almost wish that there was like a Jaime Hernandez Batman issue and like a full on like whole issue fight issue or Superman or Wonder Woman. No, that's it. No, Jaime should just once draw a Wonder Woman issue.
Oh yeah, he'd love one. I think
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Jaime drawing Wonder Woman would be something else. And I am going with getting ready for bed as my Beto panel.
Mm. Yeah.
I like the fact that it looks like she's actually tickling her as she puts the you got the goofy grin and it looks like they're playing as much as they're
Getting ready.
it's just yeah, it's just very endearing.
Mm.
And we so often see Petra as the cold one.
Yeah.
She
Cold
tends to be
and
much more
a little
serious, much
distant.
more matter of fact than either of her sisters. To see this moment of playfulness is really cool.
Yeah. It's loving. It's nice.
I think here. Either
I like that. Oh, go on. Sorry.
no, sorry. I was gonna say I think mine would have to be a toss up between Venus in the comic shop, like with having the guy hold her a stack of romance novels. A
Romance
romance comic?
comics?
Yes. I don't know why I said novels. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
It's either that or like one of these other interactions of her talking to the guy and just like immediate who's looking for his dog, or not really talking to him talking to her, and then her just immediately walking away the first time. I don't know why. Just the immediate runaway is a bit funny to me. So she
So,
doesn't say anything. She
so,
just stands there for a minute and then immediately leaves.
so like this top pair of panels on page 29,
Yeah. She's
and
having that inner
then
debate with herself.
right, and then are we talking the middle two panels, or just specifically the stack of romance comics and like smelling them?
I think you mean the left one, the one on the left, right, where you see the comics in the foreground and just her little eyes kind of like, whoa. Is that
It's
what you
both of
mean?
those middle ones because
Both of
I
those middle
love
ones.
how
Mm.
intense she gets about this stack of comics. And she adores them. She adores her little romance comics. Even commenting on the smell of the older comics.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cute to see her so enthralled with something. Is Venus feels like the type of kid who knows almost too much about things she shouldn't,
Yeah.
Mm.
but then it like to a
Yeah.
point where
She's
sometimes
an
it makes
old
you
soul
forget
type kid.
she's a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be my favorites here.
Cool. I'm still looking. Um, I'm looking around, but I think the one that struck me when I saw it was the last frame of this whole thing, which was the rocket in the night, the silhouette of the rocket in that night sky. I thought that was for some reason I saw that and I went, oh, that's nice. So that's
No, that's a
it's one
great
of those
image.
Beto skies,
It's definitely a Beto
Yeah.
sky. You know how
and
much I love my Beto skies.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so I think that's a nice composition and just
So pretty.
yeah, quite a good one. Yeah, I think it just struck me when I first saw it. I went, so I think that's that. In
So,
fact, the sequence of her in her bedroom looking up at the stars and then juxtaposed with the rocket
The rocket.
in the same
Against the
night
sky.
sky. Yeah, yeah, quite like that.
These are some good issues this week.
Mm.
they were indeed. So I managed to finally put my hands on um, copies of New Love that we could
Ooh.
look at together. So I think I don't want to stop doing Venus entirely. Um, so I think my recommendation, and you guys tell me if you're okay with this, is one Venus story, which is page 48 to 53.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, finish up the the Whoa Nelly, which takes
Mm-hmm.
us through page uh, 50, looks like page
60 some minute.
yeah, 67, 68. Yeah, 68. So page 68 in Penny Century, page
Mm-hmm.
53 in Luba and Her Family, but then also do the first issue of New Love, which when you're going through it, it's going to have a Venus story that we've read already. So you can either read that again or skip it. But the other three stories are, I don't even, they're Palomar stories. They're ones that get collected in Comics Dementia later on.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Dementia, okay.
Well, Comics Dementia is the library edition, but like I said, the actual issue of New Love is now in the library because I managed to track it down.
Okay.
And here I will pull it up and show it to you quickly so you will know what the cover will look like. Look like that.
Oh, okay, right. So that's in Comics Dementia. All will be hello. Okay, yeah, right.
All right.
All right.
So you don't actually have to use the Comics Dementia. You can look at I dropped it into our Google Drive. You can look at the New Love folder.
Perfect.
And New Love #1.
And which page does it end in?
For New Love #1?
Yep.
No, just read the issue. Like I said,
it's its own contained thing.
It's its own contained New Love issue. So just read #1.
Okay.
Like I said, they all got reprinted in Comics Dementia, but we don't have to read them there because I finally managed to find the actual issues.
Okay, cool.
Still haven't found Measles, which is why we still have to read Venus out of Luba and her family. Because they collected things weird. And like in a good way, because it's kind of cool to read all of Venus together too, but we're so accustomed to reading different stories from them every week that I wanted to maintain that as best as I could. So
well, that sounds like a plan then.
Any parting words from anybody?
No, keep reading. Keep enjoying.
Yeah.
Keep listening to this podcast.
Yeah, I'm in favor of that.
All 5 of you.
Yeah. We were reminding people on our weekly episode this morning that you are welcome to give us money on Patreon, and we're working on getting a Ko-fi up and running because we do have to pay money for hosting fees, and I buy way too many comics. So if anybody listening wants to help out with that, we will not stop them. We will even say thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So for Maria and Marisol, this has been the Love and Rockets Book Club on 22 Panels, and we will see you after the next page.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22panelspodcast.